Hey everyone, welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nisse and today we're gonna take a look at another leaf mod by, not by, a leaf mod, and that is the Jungle Cat, which is another feline. As you know, I love my felines, so I expect the most prestigious cat right now, and I'm probably not gonna get that because it's still a computer game, so it's just still limited what it can do, but we're gonna try and hope for the best here. As you can see on the picture here below me, it is a cat. uh Basically it's a cat. It is really closely to a house cat, depending on the house cat. Mine are a little fatter, but it's a very in between middle stage cat. uh, some of them are a little more tan, some of them are a little more gray, some of them are a little darker. This variation have a mix of light and dark hair in between each other, as you can see here, especially on the back. But what they all have is these very discrete lines on the tail and the legs. Sorry about that, my throat still have a little issues here, but it's feeling much better than it did. Um, but yeah, this stripes is the thing that's or more um universal on all of them. But let's get in here, and here it is. Quite cute, but let's jump into Zoopedia. Here you can see it is the least concerned animal, and the population in the wild is unknown. They live a hell of a lot of places, so that's being India, Georgia, Armenia, Russia, China, Myanmar, Thailand, Cambodia, and more. But a big chunk of Asia. What I really like here is that it's an animal from this part of Asia. Most of the animals from Frontier, which are Asian, are from down here. Only down here. A few of them up here, like the moose, but most of them is only in this region. And that's sad, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of beautiful animals here in the middle part. They live in aquatic, tropical, grassland, desert, temperate, and tiger biomes, so they should be pretty easy to keep happy. One of them need 300 square meters of land and nothing else. They do swim, but I will hopefully show you that. Minus 13 to 50 degrees Celsius, and you need a grade 2 fence, 4 feet 13, which is a meter and 25, maybe 30, around there. Only one male and one female. Unless you only have females, then you can go up to 3. Alpha male and alpha female. They are monogamous, meaning they mate for life, which we don't see with a lot of felines, so that's new. They are shy and guests should not enter their habitat. They grow to about 36 centimeters tall, so that's 36, that's around, it's a little bigger than a house cat. Yes, it's sorry, it's round. Oh, I'm so bad at calculating. It's easier to take inch to centimeter, because then you say times. Now I need to divide. But it's like 12, sorry, not 12, it's like 15, 16 inches. It's a little bigger than a house cat. Depending on the house cat. Live for around 14 years and weigh 13 pounds, which is 15 kilos. So it's a big house cat for the weight of it. Reach sexual maturity at age 1 and can reproduce until they turn 10. So they actually have a limited time to do so. And give between 1 and 4 offspring every second year, and are pregnant for 2 months. Should be very easy to get to reproduce in captivity. Don't have any interspecies enrichment, and the thing is, I did do the enrichments today, but then my game crashed. So And it's not this mod, it's because I had another one running in background and that crashed it. So I removed that and now it's running fine. But they have like the links, it's the same as the links. So if you go down to Habitat and just press right links, then you will get the right stuff. But it is both cardboard boxing, rubbing pad, it's both of them, it's just not next to each other, which frustrate me when they don't do that. Scratching trees and scratching posts, pre-scented sack, blood burger and ice block. And for food enrichment we have frozen blood pumpkin, pinatas, both of them, and the rotating line feeder. I will say though, if you want to be like a educational zoo, neither a pronghorn or a zebra makes sense, but I don't know why Frontier made like a North American variation and an African variation and then stopped there. It's been confusing me for a time. We don't have any interspecies enrichment. What we do have is a lot of colors. I'm not sure how many I have, so what I'm gonna do is basically just to line them up. So we have one here, and they're not gendered. I should have done this before. Because in the menu it looks like 2 colors, but I'm pretty sure I have seen a lot more than 2. However, one of them looks for the picture like a gray cat, and they are not gray when you really get a close-up. I got 10 dolls. I always put in 10 because then I feel like I have a fair chance of seeing the colorations if there are any. The babies I'm not gonna pull up here to compare because the colors wouldn't be exactly the same. Okay, let's see here before they run away. Okay, the gray colored is this one that appears gray. I feel like that's Leafy went over on his mod showcase this Sunday. He said it was his favorite. It is very beautiful. It have a lot of colorations. However, I didn't see any pictures looking like this. He did mention that it was the most unrealistic coloration, but again, they do come in a lot of colorations naturally, and I love when he put in his own thoughts about how he would look, have it look if he could choose. So we have the orangey color here and a little bit on the legs, and then it's very gradually changed to this more gray color, but going in here you can see it's a blur of colors like the picture I showed you before. Then we have this that have the lighter face. We still have a little more orangey color here, but not the same orangey color, but it's more tan, like a orangey tan color, lighter down here. And then we have this grayish color, not gray, but grayish, and very different. Then we have this one, which is almost the same, but not totally. This is a little more yellow. This is a more brown, like orangey brown. But again, the face is almost the same. Again, a little more orangey brown here. This one is not the same as this one because up here you can see the coloration is different. So this one has the face of this one, but the body of this one. Then we have this coloration, which I feel like it's the same as this one, but just no, it's closer to that one. Oh, you haven't. Yeah, this one is the same as this one. This one we have seen. Yeah, I think that's what we have here. But as I said, looking at the menu, I'm just gonna move you. Yeah, I'm gonna move you all the way over here so you can see from my face. But as you can see here, we have a few variations. We have this and this. This one again is the dark one that appears totally black here. Then we have this coloration we can see, and we have discolorations, which looks totally different. But that's kittens, that's why it looks totally different. So we only have the two variations in the menu, which again, it frustrates me when I can't see the color. But I think if you go into that jeans, no, as you can see, I'm just gonna move you again. Some of them doesn't have a color appearing. Sorry, there. For a close-up, it is limited what we can do, because I can't get... Oh, I can get this close. It's sometimes hard with the smaller animals. I do not feel like this is the best work he's done, but it is good. I have a little bit with the hair up here. You can see when I move, it glitches in and out a little bit. That might be my computer. In here, it looks better though. Here we have the lovely stripy thingies, and also on the tail, and all variations have that. Do I have one facing the light? Yeah, if I move the sun a bit, then you do. Oh, that was too much there. Yeah, just gonna there. I do like that he remembered all of the whiskers. What I don't like, and I don't know if this is something the mother can't do anything about, but they have a certain thickness here, and then when we get closer, they appear thinner. But it seems to only be on this side. Look at this side of the whiskers when I get close. What happens? There, you can see. And I can't figure out if it's about the placing. Like, when I do like this, and it's in front of the cat, they seem thicker again. And when I do like this, they appear thinner. You see there. Maybe it's just when I move, so yeah, now camera still, it's fine. And then I start moving, and then they go thin. Nothing I would clunder the mother for at all. It's just a weird thing. Here you can also see these stripes peeking through. That's the rig. I have nothing against it. It's just something that appears sometimes. But as you can see here, you need to be in this very, very specific angle to see them. And if you zoom out, you will never see them. So... nothing I have an issue with. I know when I make this video, I sometimes sound like I really don't like the mods, but basically I'm having one of those brains where when I notice things, I need to say it. But it doesn't mean that it's a bad mod. I do feel like the face is too round though. But it's also there. Oh, that wasn't the perfect picture. Can I go over here and then... I'm not sure. That's not the right screen. Why? Oh. That screen. Thank you. Yeah, I have a lot of screens. Here you can see the face overall seems very, very slender. Again, this seems more rounded, but most of them seems very slender faced compared to the mud. But again, I don't have anything against it. It's, if I'm playing and I'm saying to myself, this is a cat, then it's a cat. If I'm saying to myself, it's a jungle cat, then it's a jungle cat. It's depending on the story I want to tell. So again, I have nothing against it. I would like to see the scars here, how well they work with the fur. Again, the scars in the game aren't that realistic, but they do work well with the fur. I would like a little bit, but it's very small details I would like to change, to be honest. And some of them, like the rounder face, a little more cartoonish, that's personal preference. Some of you would love it, some of you will hate it, and that's just how it is. We have a baby here, and it's kind of in that middle stage. Again, we can see the rig a little bit, where it isn't like really kitten-like, but it's also not adult-like. It seems like if I should compare it to a cat, it would be like around the 6-month mark, where they aren't really kittens anymore, but they don't have the full body of a adult, I would say. But again, juveniles or juveniles, and juveniles doesn't necessarily mean baby. I just like baby animals. The ears here are very cute though. The nose, poke and nose. I can't tell you what it is with the nose, but it just, there's something weird about it for me. I do like these dark parts here that give it a little more character. And yeah, the tail is very thin. Sorry. But nothing against it. I haven't looked at kittens pictures, but it is, the adult has a very thin tail, but the baby have a even thinner tail. Just something to notice. I would like to see one of you going for a swim. Can I get you to do that? Okay, here we have a baby swimming, not exactly what I intended. But you can see here the baby is placed too low in the water. The ears are up though, which seems very weird, but they are placed too low. Like the water level should go like just around here, I think it should go. But this is an issue we get with a lot of mud, and I think it's because the game read this as a length, so it assume it has the height of a length. You can see here it's worse with the adult, but if this is an issue, it doesn't need water. As I said when we were in Zoopedia here, it doesn't demand water, so you can just give it a water bowl instead and you have no issues with it. Anyway guys, I made this video too long. I try to keep them around 10 minutes. That doesn't always happen. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this anyway. Please tell me in the comment below, is this a mod for you? Because I feel like some people will think like it's too boring, it looks like a cat. Other people will really love it because it reminds them of their cat. He also made a domesticated cat at a point not that long ago. I have a video on that. So yeah, a lot of this is a personal preference. Do you like this or don't you like it? If you like it and you want to play with it, please tell me below what you are going to build with it. Because I'm like, I feel like if you build for this, it shouldn't just be like food, water, enclosure, done. I feel like you would have to do something with it, but my creativity isn't just there right now where I can see it clear. Some animals I see and I just see the habitat before me. I don't really are there yet. I kind of want to use it at a time, but I have no idea how right now. So yeah, please tell me below if you have any ideas, and especially if I'm allowed to steal it. I love to steal sorry, I love to steal ideas, not making the same as other people do, but like see an idea and then edit it and build it into some of my own. I love doing that because you can see you can see on YouTube a lot of YouTubers who play Planet Zoo building the same habitat in so many different ways, and I love doing that. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here, guys. You know the drill. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications so you know the next time I upload a video. I really hope to see you again, either in the comments below or in the next video. Bye, guys.